first victory and also its first set victory in the season. It is a team with an 11-game losing streak. But of course, given the circumstances of their squad, we can understand that this is a rebuilding program. And what you like about what Coach Babes is doing is that he's playing his role as a part of the Ateneo community. No, it's not just this team; they're a part of a bigger community that we know, a very sports-loving community that is Ateneo. And for this high school program of theirs, it's already being revamped, not only from grades 10 to 12, but they've already built their grassroots program with the younger students of the Blue Eagles, which is what you love. So that might be able to alter our expectations in the next years for the guys in blue and white. Remember, Coach Babes is the same guy who was able to turn the NU girls volleyball program into a successful one in the recent years. But now it's CJ Dominguito who just delivered a hammer for Adamson. One all. Nice block. Dingle will go to the opposite side, but it seems like there was a violation committed by Adamson first. And there you see Coach Marvin sitting calmly at the sideline. 2-1. Turquesa with a service error, which is not what you want to see here at Ateneo, giving up the easiest of points for Adamson. 2-all. Here comes Adamson's middle blocker, JV De Guzman. Nice receive, back set. Ball sent back, and that's a point to the blue shirts. 3-2 now, back and forth. We have gone so far in set number 3. Nicolas, that was low on his hit. It hasn't been an easy time for him trying to attack with the volleyball. Of course, there are also the taller blockers of Adamson contesting him each and every time. Esperos with a better receive. Nicolas against 2 blockers. Dofusin keeping it alive. He approaches again. That ball checks out. Tough save there by Diego Avila. But we shall continue. Combination play. CJ Dominguito. That's outside. The net did not help him out at all. The ball just had to roll out. 3 serving 5 now. You have Kevin Gabia doing the honors. Combination again. Nice hit. Straight to Cedric Esperos. It's a point for CJ Dominguito. This should be no surprise for us. CJ is a high-quality player for Adamson. Having started, having performed well in their previous game versus NU in the first 2 sets. CJ will now be serving. 6-3. Nice serve. Not the worst of receives. And here's Dofusin. Try to dump the ball. Verdos able to read that one. Unfortunately, there was a violation committed with a double touch by Ateneo. 7-3 now. Back with CJ Dominguito. CJ has gotten comparisons to John Gay of Adamson's senior program, which is one of the good praises that you can have as a Falcon. John Gay is one of the stars of the Adamson men's volleyball team. And of course, he also came from their high school program. it won't be a surprise for us if we see a couple of players transitioning to the seniors next year. By the way, speaking of the seniors, they will be in action this coming February, so watch out for that. We shall continue the second round of UAAP High School Volleyball until the end of January, and then we will have the Final Four or the step ladder come the beginning of February. We now have a timeout, 9-3. Second unit on the floor. Well, they have done their justice with their first 6 in this game, because this, as I have been mentioning, is also a preparation for them as they take on the top-seeded UE Red Warriors this coming weekend. Everybody basically is targeting UE, the lone undefeated team that we have in UAAP High School Volleyball. That's for the boys division, by the way. NU is also up there in the second seed. Adamson is currently at number 4, tied with UST. Dokusin from the opposite angle. He wasn't near the net, but that wasn't a problem for him. That was a nice trajectory with the volleyball going down. 11-3 now. CJ Dominguito will be serving again. There's the jump serve. Pax Berdos with a misreceive, and that's an ace. This is looking quite similar to what happened in set number 2, where we saw a long streak of serves for Brandy Clemente. They actually led by 20 in set number 2. Talking about the Falcons. Dominguito approaches. Ooh, a bit too aggressive there. A bit too eager on that serve as he tried to go for an ace. That ends the streak, and it's Ken Nicolas who will be doing the honors for Ateneo. 4-12. Open angle. Nicolas keeping it alive. Now it's Nisperos going cross and going for the point. Cedric Nisperos scoring the 5th point of Ateneo in set number 3. A lot of potential in that guy. Same goes for Ken Nicolas, the top 2 scorers of Ateneo in this season. Attack from the middle. It's Ramos who is able to score. Well, you can see it. That's definitely the goal of Clark Dingle. Make sure that everybody will be able to score. The guys wearing dark blue. Lucas Garcia going to Avila there. Counter, no coverage. That's a nice block for Diego Avila. Well, he's been playing very well at the net. 6 serving 13 now. Diego will send that ball in. Dingle onto Ramos. Just committed an error. Ball went straight to the net. Just apologize to his coach. Itong si John Lawrence Ramos. 6-point advantage. Nice receive. Dingle to the open. Chance ball for Adamson. They go to the slide. Wow, nice read by Kevin Gabia. Unfortunately, it's just a chance ball given up. And here's the counter, but there's a whistle blown. Violation for the Falcons. It's 8 serving 13. Let's see if this is the opening that Ateneo has been looking for all game long, for them to try to win their first set of the season. Ball deflected by the blockers. Nisperos to counter. Not much strength there. There's Dukusin, straight to the back. That's in. We have some spectators try to contest the linesmen they have inside the Adamson University gym. Help but feel for the parents as well for Ateneo. 14-8. Misreceived by Berdos. Nisperos sending that ball back. Now it's a chance for Adamson, and the hammer. That's by JV de Guzman. The bench is celebrated. So happy with the middle blocker. Nice setup. Quick tempo there between Clark Dingle and JV de Guzman. 15-8. Received by Ken Nicolas. And here's Jedrick pushing that ball. Scramble. That won't go through anymore for JV de Guzman. Now John Mark Abilio will return for Adamson as their libero. Their second libero behind Judis Guevara. 9 serving 15. Here's the second setter for Ateneo and Lucas Garcia committing the service error on the other end. 16-9. That's low for Ken Nicolas. First ball has been a very big challenge for Ateneo all game long. Now it's Carl Andre Cuison. Better first ball there, and here's Nisperos. One more. Back and forth, the ball went between two players. Push by Dominguito. Good chance now for Ateneo. Unfortunately, that set sailed wide. Gabia could not get to that ball anymore. Now we have a timeout for Coach Babes. Back inside the Adamson University gym in San Marcelino. Thank you for joining us on Pilipinas Live, by the way. My name is Migs Gomez for Adamson versus Ateneo. Dingle goes to the middle again. And it's JD de Guzman with another point to his name. 19-9. Adamson is looking to close out Ateneo in 3 sets. And they only need 6 more points to do so. Well, not with that type of serve. An error made by Carl Andre Cuison. But they still have a good cushion here. It's 10 serving 19. We have Jedrick Nisperos, who only started playing volleyball during the pandemic, having watched his sister practice in the quarantine. He gets an ace. You know, at some point, Faith actually brought Jedrick to the practices of the Ateneo men's volleyball team. So he was already doing drills with their seniors, the Gian Salarzons of the world. And now it's back-to-back service aces for Jedrick Nisperos. The sky's the roof for this guy who obviously has the length, he has the height. He's just continuing to gain some more experience as he tries to improve his skills in volleyball. That sails long and wide for CJ Dominguito. Ateneo is still very much alive here. We've seen a lot of miracles happen already in sports. 13-19. Nisperos continues to serve very well. That's a nice block. Unfortunately, it sails outside for Turquesa. still some good effort coming from him. To 13 now. You have Clark Dingley. Nicolas against two blockers. That sails out of the hands of the Falcons. It's 14 serving 20. Miguel Turqueza. Dingley. To the middle he goes. That's CJ Dominguito who hammers it home again. Off of the blockers, he just scored 21-14. Adamson is just 4 points away from the 5th win of the season. Service for JV. That's in. Straight to zone number 5. This time it's Pax with the receive. To the opposite, Ateneo went. Unfortunately, Kevin Gabriel was rejected very well by the blockers of Adamson. So it's now 23 serving 14. Ooh, that set sailed onto the other end, leading onto a very easy hit for John Lawrence Ramos. Lucas Garcia has been challenged with that second ball all game long. Let's see if he can do better. But the receives also continues to be a challenge for them. And that will do it. CJ Dominguito with a strong hit to end the game. It's 25-14 in favor of Adamson University. They just won their 5th game of the season. Much needed win as they once again try to create some separation over UST in season 86. They're currently holding on to that number 4 spot. On the other end, Ateneo still continues to improve. They continue with their challenges. They still haven't won a set in season 86. This is only the first game, though, for our quadruple header in the Adamson University gym. As we take a look at our set 3 highlights, CJ Dominguito was basically the star in set number 3. The guy who started versus NU in their previous matchup. That's why he basically played like a first unit player against Ateneo. And also, with the good distribution of Clark Dingley, a couple more of his teammates were able to score. Some hammers as well from JV De Guzman. And so by myself. He was that serious. But it is a testament to his focus, especially for a guy who's transitioned from the beach volleyball program, from being a middle blocker. He is so successful as an outside spiker for Adamson in this season. We now have him as our best player of the game. Brandy, kwento mo naman sa amin yung level of focus na meron ka coming into this matchup versus Ateneo. Kaya nga sobrang busy ka nung warm-up ninyo kanina.
Last game namin against NU, yun, natalo kami. Konti na lang kulang ng panapos, pero Coach Marvin said talaga na kailangan namin bumawi sa training. Wala nang ibibigay, lahat kailangan ibigay na this second round kasi para walang mawawala sa amin kung ibibigay namin lahat. So kailangan namin mag-podium finish ngayon this UAAP season.
Well, that's coming from a 4-win season last year. Now you actually have surpassed that with 5 wins already, and you have the top team coming up this weekend. Would you say that this game has already prepared you enough? Ready na ba kayo para sa UE?
Yes. Coach Marvin said din na di namin kailangan magpakampante kung sino kung sino man yung kaharap namin. Lahat ng mga kaharap namin kailangan ibigay namin yung best namin. Kung ano yung ginagawa namin sa training, kailangan na-adapt namin sa court.
That's what you have to love. Now, hearing from the players of Adamson that they have that respect for these Ateneo players who have been very competitive in season 86 of the UAAP. Now, Brandy, I give you the time to greet some of the people that you would want to greet on air.
Binabati ko nga pala yung family ko sa Bulacan. Clemente family, hello po. At saka sa mga teammates ko na palagi nandyan para paganahin ako. Yun lang po.
Okay, thank you, Brandy.
Thank you po.
Congratulations and good luck this coming weekend against the UE Junior Red Warriors. There you have it, our best player of the game, the former middle blocker, the former beach volleyball player. That basically means he is an all-around player for Adamson University in season 86 of our boys volleyball. Congratulations, Brandy. And of course, this is only the first game that we have for our quadruple header here inside the Adamson University gym. So make sure to catch our next games in the boys volleyball division. Basically, everybody will be in action here in San Marcelino. The next 2 teams actually are a part of our Final Four or stepladder picture. We have UST versus UE coming right up before we